Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Austin McBroom is a popular figure because of his involvement in the Ace Family YouTube channel with his wife. He is a relatively famous and successful, but some people feel that he is a monster, liar, scammer, and cheater. What exactly is making people perceive him this way? You'll find out in this video, so let's jump into the juicy details. But before we do, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. Let's get into it. When Austin McBroom arrived for his fight against Bryce Hall on June 12th, he was welcomed, supported, and cheered by so many people. You would have felt the overwhelming love he received during this event as a sign that he is a man that many people love and respect. However, that is far from the truth. The man who is famous for hosting the Ace Family YouTube channel alongside his wife Catherine McBroom has so many enemies, and many of them think that he is a monster. Whoever watches his videos with his wife on the Ace Family channel would have thought that he is a classic family man that loves his wife and is a model father for his kids. Yet, many believe that Austin is just one of those numerous people on social media today that gives an impression on social media but are something else in real life. Indeed, there is no way anyone would live in this world that is full of people that could hate you for no reason and not have enemies. So it is not a serious problem if there are people that don't rate Austin highly. Our world is full of people who want to see a hero. We want to have people we can believe in and set as a classic example of the man or woman we want to become. Yet it seems evident that what people love more than building a hero is to watch a hero fail and die trying to rise up again. People do so just for the purpose of mocking a celebrity and to remind one another that he or she is just a mortal after all, as though we forgot at some point. Even the much-loved Michael Jackson, the king of pop, was suggested to this kind of treatment at some point in life. Charli D'Amelio is also a classic example of people hating you just because you are successful. Who can forget that horrendous and unacceptably scathing remarks weird people like Lovely Peaches made about this darling girl of social media? The world can really just be like that, and that is why we have reached a consensus that we should pay little attention to what people say about us, because people only throw stones at ripe mangoes, isn't that right? However, as time goes on, it is obvious that the issues around Austin are not all about some people hating on a famous celebrity and trying to drag him down. He seems to live his life in such a way that attracts so much hatred towards him. You can go back as far as 2018 to remember certain outstanding, ugly incidents around Austin that make other people think that he is a monster and a scammer despite the amiable perception he tries to create about himself when in front of a camera. You cannot trust anything people do in front of a camera, isn't that right? Once you record something with a camera, the chances are high that you are only doing it so that you can use it to make a certain impression, which makes it likely that you would not have acted that way in real life. The suspicion of many people was validated around October 2020 when an unedited video clip revealed Austin swearing in front of his little kid while snapping at Catherine because his hair was messed up. Many commenters described him as a monster for acting this way towards his family. Like a cunning, seasoned politician, Austin staged a comeback that was like a perfect response to the backlash he received. In the video posted on the Ace Family channel, Austin and Catherine berated the public for reading misleading meanings into the video. Drew Gooden, a YouTuber famous for his commentary videos and mocking the current generation for certain cringy acts, took exception to this. In a video where he drew the attention of people to Austin's actions, he called him out for always trying to be the one that is right whenever there is an issue between him and his family or others, and he is not the only one that sees it that way. In 2018, Austin and the Ace family hosted a basketball event that was meant to be for charity. The way people go about charity events kind of makes you wonder if the meaning of the word has changed in the dictionary. The last time I checked, charity is not the same as a business. In other words, charity is something you don't do so that you can benefit from it. Rather, it is something you do for the benefit of others. So it is expected that the charity basketball event was meant to help raise money for the less privileged in the society. The publicity around the so-called charity events sometimes makes you wonder if it is really done to add value to the lives of others or for the sake of the clout. But we are not ready for that conversation, are we? One of the reasons some people call Austin a liar emanates from his 2018 event. During the show, he announced that the Ace family will donate $100,000 to a charity of their choice. The crowd was impressed by this generosity, and the move rightly received the applause and commendation that it deserved. However, fans were surprised to find out that only $75,000 was remitted. As though that was not enough, it was also revealed that the Ace family actually benefited from the event through merch, ticket, and live stream sales. How do you describe a person that gave a false impression or false information or failed promises for whatever reason? A liar, I guess. Another reason Austin is regarded as a liar came a year after the 2018 event. The following year, the Ace family hosted another basketball event. This was meant to be the moment of redemption for Austin after the mishap of the previous one. However, it ended up being an event that consolidated his reputation as a con artist and further tarnished his public image. Just like the previous event, it only included a promise of $100,000, only that the fans that attended the event would be the beneficiary this time around. Austin had promised fans before this event that they would get the chance to win this prize if they can successfully make 10 consecutive shots from various spots on the court. It promised to be an exciting event, and as expected, fans trooped to the event both to participate and to know the lucky winner, but they were surprised when they got there. Instead of the fans that have come for the event, Austin picked his celebrity friends to participate in the contest. Towards the end of the event, to the relief of many fans, he eventually picked a random person from the crowd who won the competition. However, many fans were heartbroken when they found out that the random person was actually a semi-pro basketball player that has been Austin's friend for years. Come on, who does that? As usual, backlashes followed up on the controversy, and many fans criticized him for rigging the event. You might argue that Austin owns his money and can do whatever he wants with it. Nevertheless, it is not acceptable if you find out that he is also cheating others of their money. After the Battle of the Platforms events, where Austin defeated TikToker Bryce Hall, several reports claimed that he didn't pay the people who participated in the event or contributed to it. Austin miscalculated because he thought that the event would be as successful as other famous boxing events, such as Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. His hopes of raising millions were dashed because it didn't produce the number of pay-per-view purchases he had expected. Only 136,000 of the subscription for packages between $49.99 and $89.99 were sold. The implication of this was that it reduced the financial expectation of the event from $500 million to around $200 million. This must have affected the ability of Austin and his team to pay the people that worked for him to ensure the success of the event. This cheating led to lawsuits against him and his company. For example, media company LiveXLive sued Austin and his company, seeking $100 million in damages. According to the leading attorney representing the company, Jeffery Star, the money that Austin and his team made during the event cannot be sufficient to pay for the contracts and expenses that were incurred during the event. He also claimed that the event was built on lies and fake promises. There you go. Apart from the fact that many people see Austin as a cheater because of his inability to pay people that worked for him, there are also several allegations against him that he is cheating on his wife. The likes of Jake Paul, Tana Mongeau, and Trisha Paytas have lined up to accuse him of infidelity in his marriage, which is quite sickening, although he always denies the allegations. Finally, Drew Gooden called him out for scamming his fans. In the video, Gooden alleged that Austin scammed his fans by asking them to pay for a self-help social media class. He described Austin as a con artist who is selective about the people he defrauds. He explained that How I Became a Millionaire program is too expensive for $50 a month because most of the things he teaches people are available for free online. His reason for claiming that Austin is selective when scamming people is because the website didn't allow him to register. It is funny to realize that the man teaching people how to become a millionaire is on the verge of selling his mansion to pay his debts, according to various reports. Austin's life is simply a contradiction. So that wraps it up for this video. Thank you for watching, and if you liked it, share the video with your friends and tell us what you think about the whole situation down in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't by now, and please make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. See you guys in the next video!